The concept of attraction is far more complex than physical appearance or outward gestures. Attraction, especially in the realm of relationships and sexual psychology, its roots in our unconscious mind and the deeper layers of our psyche. It's not just about what you say or do in the moment. It's about how you make her feel about herself, how you engage with her on an emotional level, and how you understand her inner world. This understanding of attraction goes beyond superficiality. And if you remember this key element, it could be the difference between just another fleeting connection and a meaningful relationship. So what is this key element? It's emotional connection. Emotionally intelligent interactions create a bond that speaks directly to the heart. It's not about trying to impress her with grand gestures or trying to make her think you're something. You're not. It's about showing her that you understand her, that you're attuned to her emotions, and that you respect her for who she truly is, you see. When a woman feels understood and validated in a deep emotional sense, she becomes more open and receptive to you. Attraction doesn't happen just on a physical level, it transcends into the emotional and intellectual realms. Emotional safety is crucial in creating this sense of attraction. And it happens when a woman feels that you truly get her thoughts, her feelings, her dreams, and even her fears. So, let's dive deeper into how emotional connection plays a significant role in attraction first. It's important to understand that women, like all of us, are wired for connection. We crave relationships that make us feel seen and heard. When someone shows genuine interest in our thoughts, feelings, and experiences, it activates a part of our brain that associates that connection with attraction. This means that when you show empathy and listen to her with intent, when you make her feel heard and respected, you start to build that emotional bond that makes her more likely to be attracted to you. But how do you actually show this? It starts with being present in the conversation. A lot of people are distracted during conversations, either by their phones, their thoughts, or something else. When you make a conscious effort to be present with her, to listen intently, and to engage in meaningful dialogue, you are already setting yourself apart from others who may not give her the same level of attention. Moreover, when women remember that you made them feel special by listening attentively, showing empathy, and expressing your understanding of their experiences, they tend to feel a deeper emotional connection. This connection isn't built on superficial gestures, but on a foundation of trust, understanding, and respect. These emotional elements naturally lead to attraction, because she knows that you are someone who values her as a person, not just for what she can do for you or what she looks like. Another critical element is confidence. However, confidence doesn't mean arrogance. It's the kind of quiet, self-assured confidence that comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. When a woman sees that you are comfortable with yourself, that you're not seeking validation or approval from others, she is more likely to feel a magnetic pull toward you. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect or have everything figured out. It just means that you should embrace your own authenticity and be comfortable showing it now. Let's talk about the importance of vulnerability. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as weakness, but in reality it's one of the strongest things a person can offer. When you open up about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, it invites her to do the same. This mutual sharing deepens the connection and fosters a sense of closeness. It shows her that you're not afraid to be real, to share your true self. When a woman feels that kind of openness, she is more likely to feel emotionally safe, and as a result, more attracted to you. Additionally, showing emotional intelligence, being able to recognize and respond to her emotions in a way that makes her feel supported, is incredibly attractive. When a woman feels emotionally safe, she's able to lower her guard and be more vulnerable. This creates a space where attraction can grow because she knows she can be herself around you, without fear of judgment or dismissal. It's also crucial to recognize that women are often looking for stability and security in relationships. But this security isn't just about financial stability or having everything in place, it's about emotional stability. When a woman feels like she can rely on you emotionally, when she knows that you won't let her down in her most vulnerable moments, she is more likely to be drawn to you. Humor plays a significant role in attraction as well. It's not about cracking jokes or being a comedian. It's about having a lighthearted approach to life and being able to share laughter. When you can make her laugh, It creates a positive emotional connection that draws her to you. It's about having fun together, sharing moments of joy and making her feel comfortable in your presence. This helps in creating a bond that is both emotionally fulfilling and attractive. Another aspect of attraction is respect for her boundaries, her choices, and her individuality. When you respect her as an equal and support her personal growth, you create an environment where attraction can thrive. Women appreciate when a man acknowledges their strengths, supports their ambitions, and values them for who they are. This respect not only strengthens the emotional connection, but also deepens the level of attraction over time. The importance of patience cannot be overstated. In today's fast-paced world, instant gratification has become the norm. However, real emotional connections take time to develop. Women are more likely to be attracted to someone who is patient, who takes the time to build trust and to foster a meaningful bond. If you rush the process or try to force attraction, it can feel inauthentic. But if you give it time to develop naturally, based on emotional connection and mutual respect, it will result in a much stronger, long-lasting attraction. So to wrap it all up, the secret to attraction is not in trying to impress her with grand gestures or looking for external validation. The key is in creating an emotional connection through genuine interest, empathy, vulnerability, humor, respect. An emotional stability women are more likely to remember how you made them feel, how you listened to them, supported them, and respected them. When they feel understood, valued, and emotionally safe, the attraction naturally follows in the end. It's about being authentic, being emotionally present, and allowing the attraction to evolve in a healthy, respectful way. If you remember this and apply it to your interactions, you will not only become more attractive to women, but you'll also create deeper or more meaningful relationships that are based on real emotional connection. That's where true attraction begins. As we continue to explore the psychological dynamics of attraction, let's delve deeper into the subtle yet powerful factors that influence a woman's feelings toward someone. Understanding these psychological triggers will not only help you create a stronger emotional connection, but will also enhance the natural, organic flow of attraction that builds over time. One critical factor that plays a significant role in attraction is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to understand, manage, and respond to both your emotions and the emotions of others. This means recognizing her needs, emotional states, and feelings without her having to spell them out. A woman can tell when you are emotionally aware of her, not just her words, but her unspoken feelings too, when you pick up on these cues and respond empathetically. It creates a sense of being understood that many people deeply crave in a partner. It's not just about recognizing when she's upset or happy, but also being aware of subtle emotional changes. Maybe she's not feeling her best that day, or perhaps she's struggling with something deeper. Acknowledging her emotional state and responding in a way that makes her feel safe to express herself shows a level of emotional depth that goes beyond just superficial attraction. Women often remember these moments of emotional support, which create lasting feelings of connection. But emotional intelligence isn't just about responding to emotions. It's also about communicating effectively. How you express yourself can make a big difference. The words you choose, the tone of your voice, and the way you communicate non-verbally all contribute to how a woman perceives your emotional state. When you communicate with clarity, respect, and warmth, you demonstrate emotional maturity. This is a quality that many women find deeply attractive, as it signals reliability and emotional stability. This level of communication fosters trust, a key component in deepening any connection. Let's now turn to shared values. Attraction goes beyond the surface level of looks or small talk. It's about finding alignment on deeper life principles. Women are often more drawn to someone who shares similar values, whether it's around family, personal growth, or future goals. When your values align, it creates a sense of compatibility that makes the attraction feel more natural and effortless. Take the time to discuss what matters most to you and listen to what matters to her. Do you both value loyalty, kindness, and mutual respect? Are you both passionate about similar causes or beliefs? When there's a connection on these deeper, value-driven levels, attraction evolves from being something transient into something more substantial.
Ow.
It becomes a bond that feels not just right, but inevitable. You start to feel like a team, walking toward a shared future. This sense of unity can be a powerful magnet, drawing you both closer in ways that physical attraction alone can't. Self-awareness is another key element in attraction that is often overlooked. When you know who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, and your purpose in life, you bring a level of confidence that is magnetic. This confidence isn't about being perfect or having everything figured out, but it's about embracing your flaws and your growth. A woman is drawn to someone who is self-aware because it shows maturity and depth women tend to be attracted to. People who take ownership of their emotions, their past, and their present actions when you're accountable. When you reflect on your mistakes and strive to do better, it signals that you're someone who is emotionally and mentally invested in growth. This constant self-improvement is not only attractive, it's inspiring. She sees you as someone who will continue to evolve, someone who can be her equal in the journey of life. Another major factor in creating attraction is respect for her individuality. This might seem simple, but it's incredibly important. Attraction is not about trying to mold someone into who you think they should be. It's about appreciating her for who she truly is. This includes respecting her passions, her dreams, and the things that make her unique. Women are deeply attracted to men who support their independence, their personal growth, and who respect their choices. When you make an effort to understand her world, her career ambitions, her hobbies, her fears, and her victories, it shows that you value her as a whole person. You're not just in the relationship for what you can get, but because you genuinely appreciate and admire who she is. This respect gives her the freedom to be herself around you, which in turn nurtures a deeper connection. She feels seen and valued, which naturally leads to attraction that is much stronger than any fleeting infatuation. We also cannot overlook the power of mutual support in building lasting attraction. When a woman sees that you're supportive of her goals and ambitions, and that you'll stand by her during challenging times, she will be more likely to feel a sense of loyalty and attachment to you. Women are often drawn to men who offer not just emotional connection, but practical support in their daily lives. Whether it's encouraging her to pursue her dreams, helping her solve problems, or simply being there when life gets tough, your willingness to be her rock is a huge factor in cultivating long-term attraction. A relationship that feels safe and secure emotionally allows both partners to flourish individually, which in turn enhances the attraction they feel for one another. Women often remember the moments when you showed up for her, whether it was providing comfort during a tough day or celebrating her successes with genuine pride. Lastly, let's talk about chemistry. While emotional connection and mutual respect are crucial, chemistry is often the spark that ignites attraction. Chemistry is that inexplicable feeling that draws you toward someone, that magnetic force that can't be easily defined. It's a combination of emotional, intellectual, and physical connection that creates a sense of being in sync with each other. Chemistry grows stronger when both partners invest time and effort into understanding and connecting on multiple levels. When you share moments of excitement, laughter, and intimacy, chemistry naturally builds. It's about being present in the moment with her, having fun, and allowing that emotional bond to strengthen. The more time you spend together, the more opportunities there are for this chemistry to develop and intensify. So let's sum it all up. If you want to increase attraction, remember this. It's about emotional connection, empathy, effective communication, shared values, self-awareness, respect for her individuality, mutual support, and chemistry. These are the building blocks of meaningful relationships, and they are what make women remember you. When you create an environment of emotional safety, respect, and shared growth, you create a connection that lasts, a connection that deepens into lasting attraction. When a woman feels understood, supported, and valued for who she is, attraction flourishes. And in those moments, when she remembers how you made her feel respected, cherished, and understood, that's when the attraction becomes not just a feeling, but an enduring bond that only grows stronger with time.